Glad to have you with us from Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, as we are set for a showdown in the ReliaQuest Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish this season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. It's complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his...
Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Lost to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Looking for a man, it's Barnes. Makes the grab on the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Sterling. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. To the air, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And you get more and more hits of the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And that is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. On the ground, it's Jacobs.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Fortunately, ended up losing yards.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Good timing on the quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Using the quick game. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fired in there, but incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the win.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ojabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
The Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Wolverines need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He wants it all. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So here comes the Michigan offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Gonna take a shot. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Barnes. Makes the grab, it's Thompson. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26, it'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Simpson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCulley. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Right on the money. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
Got it in the middle. It's O'Leary. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, 2 quarters in the books in the ReliaQuest Bowl. A couple of teams who have battled their way here, looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and Even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the ReliaQuest Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things. And that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Spits it out to the back. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball.
Well, it's third and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
That's caught. It's marked. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Got him, and nobody's close. Trying to take it back. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Catch in the middle, it's Prieskorn. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. After an unproductive first half and opening drive in the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Swings it out to his running back. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. A run for the quarterback. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Leaves it with the running back. Got a little space. There he goes. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Back's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jump.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Back's looking for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time in that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll test the right side. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Barnes. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Yeah, I tell you what, these big-body tight ends that can catch the football in the corner routes, it doesn't have to be a perfect throw. You know, usually you got littler guys, it's hard. You got to put the ball more on the money, but this big dude can just go up and get it. You just throw it near the sidelines, he'll do the rest.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The option look, the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Gets the back moving. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. This time they'll go to the running game. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Michigan. This extra point is sizable. Make this, and you're in great position to walk out of here with a win. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Aggies want to crank the tempo.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Michigan stole their winged helmets and possibly their fight song from Princeton, but they are giving an Ivy League level education in defense today.
Yeah, and stealing their hearts, just ripping them out, not giving them anywhere to go, no life. This offense has no answers because Michigan's out there just destroying them, giving them a education.
Slithers into space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. This Utah State offense has it going.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
To the air on second down. With the catch, it's Starling. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they...
Converts on fourth down, still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And I love the location of that throw. Fourth down on the slant. He puts it out in front of his target so that when he catches it, he can advance and get north to pick up more yards.
Priority number one, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run the option. Makes a man miss.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Rides the back on the option, the give. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Now from inside the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air, it's Barnes. Got him downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
And he made the extra point without problem. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they could get into field goal range. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And right now, you still have a 2-point lead, David, but you have to be aggressive.
And don't let that scare you, right? You've been executing offensively. You still got the lead, Jesse. No need to panic.
Yeah, this is where your leaders on offense really have to step up. They got to keep everybody calm and make sure everyone's on the same page here on this drive.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The quarterback takes a knee. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A